Good morning. It's Wednesday. I hit the snooze button today and my pajamas are on inside out. I'm feeling a little bit all over the place this morning, but are you ready for the good news? I found my glasses. I found them. They were hiding behind like the mattress on my side of the bed, like on, you know, I have like a box spring underneath and then the mattress, and the mattress is like scooched back a little bit, and they were sitting there on the back. I don't know if I'm explaining this properly, like on the box spring behind the mattress, which is where I like sometimes put stuff because I don't have the side with the nightstand anymore. That's a long story. And so I don't have any place to put stuff. So if I like take my earrings out at night, or if I go to bed with my phone, which I don't like to do, but if I do, that's where I set it. And I must have like gotten in bed with my glasses one night and put them there and forgot about them. And now I have them again. I set up the camera to do the plan with me, and this girl just wants all the attention. Oh my gosh, you're so funny, kitty. Okay, I was trying to wait for Charlie to settle, but if I do that, we are gonna be here forever and a day. Oh look, she's already coming back. Okay, we're gonna keep operating with our morning because otherwise we'll never get done. So it is Wednesday, the 14th. I don't have space to write 12 and 14 when I write the whole word of Wednesday. I should have learned that at this point. So like I said, I snoozed a bit, so I got up at about 6:30, but I've already skipped a few steps in my morning routine, so who knows how long it's actually going to take me. And then the number one thing here is to get today's video prepped and ready to go. Okay, and then I have 3 big things I really need to get to today. Charlie, oh my goodness. And then of course my camera ran out of space. Okay, where was I? So there's 3 big things I really need to get to today, and I'm gonna put them all here, but they're probably not all gonna happen in the morning. They're gonna happen throughout all of the other stuff going on today, but it's the content plan for January. Yes, this is very early. I don't normally do this early, but because I'm going out of town, I need to get that done. And then my personal goals, I need to do January, because I'm filming that later this week. It's kind of part of the content plan. Normally doing my goals is part of the content planning because it is a video that I film, but for the new year, I kind of split it out. And then I need to finish my Q1 business goals because I'm also gonna film that. Okay, and then I'm meeting my friend for an early lunch / brunch at 11. And then I need to be back. We'll probably take the full time chat, and then I need to be back for a call at 1. And then what else? Okay, then I have a December daily happening after that, although I haven't even sent the picture in. I don't know what I'm gonna do from yesterday. Either yesterday or today will be my friend Allison, but I can't decide if it's gonna be yesterday or today. And then if I make it today, like with our brunch, then like what do I do for yesterday? I don't know, I really haven't figured that out. And I have a one-on-one call at 3, and then a call with a coach that I'm working with at 4. And then I'm not going to forget to put my communication routine, which I will do right after that. Wow, that's a lot. I'm not actually sure how that's all getting done today. Really, when I made this plan was before we made lunch plans. Well, let me take that back. We had lunch plans for tomorrow, and we pushed them up to today. So we will see. And then I definitely need to cook dinner since I didn't cook dinner yesterday. I need to use some of those ingredients. What did you just knock down, Charlie? She is all over the place this morning too. Okay, and then we have co-working again tonight, just like yesterday, where I will be available to answer questions. And then I'm gonna write PM routine, but let's be honest, I am going to crash and burn tonight. It's a busy day. I don't have any other to-dos or tasks I can think of, and that is probably for the best. Let's go do the other advent calendars. I quickly got ready for the day, and I am gonna go work from somewhere else for a bit before I meet my friend. But let's go ahead and open the advent calendar. So I'm gonna open a candle, but I'm not actually gonna smell it. So we are on day 9. This is purple. Who wants to make me a bet that it's lavender? It's totally lavender. I'm gonna be, oh my gosh. It actually smells really good though. Again though, I feel like this, well, this is a little bit more relaxing, kind of like the eucalyptus. I might light this when I get back. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Definitely not as spring and summery as some of those other ones. Okay. I think I'm on this tall one. So let's go ahead and Open holidays give me the chills. It's clever. Oh, still struggling. You know, this advent calendar has definitely made me feel very, very weak. And there's like a little thing blocking it, so I can't go from the top. Which makes sense, like that they have things blocking it to keep the socks from like falling down. Man, oh man, y'all. All right, I'm just going in with scissors, y'all. I couldn't. I tried, okay? I gave it a college try. This advent calendar is definitely giving me a run for my money here. Okay. Another tall pair of black with like Jack and his little hat, and then some trees and some snowflakes. Very cute. I don't think we've had a tall black one. I feel like our tall ones have been definitely gray, definitely red. Maybe white was the other one? I can't remember. I can't remember now. So many socks. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. What? What you trying to tell me? I don't want you to pet me, Mom. That's what I'm always trying to tell you. All right, I just got back from lunch with my friend. What I decided to do was go to the place that we were going a little bit early and work from there, and I made a really good progress on both of these things and basically finished them. I still have a smidge left to do on this one, but it's good for today. So, and then I also made progress on this. Like, I can get a little dot there. I didn't finish it, but I made some good progress there, and then had lunch with my friend. And then I also sent my December daily photo in, so if I get the notification that it's done with enough time, well, if I get the notification that it's done before this 3 o'clock call, which it should be because it's like 12:45, it might not be enough time for me to go pick it up and then do it before the 3 o'clock call, but I should be able to at least go pick it up before this call, and then can squeeze it in right here while there's still a little bit of daylight, because once this call's over, there will be no more daylight. And then the only other thing I've added to my planner today is potentially buying up some undated Amplified planners. Let me quickly turn you around. Sorry, I had to shut the closet. It's really not, it's a mess over there, and I really don't want you to see it. So I am planning to do a whole planner lineup in one of these vlogs before, I'm waiting on one thing. Before Vlogmas ends. And you know that I've talked about how much I love my Amplify planner, how much I love a daily. And so I was planning to use it in 2023. What year are we going into? They're raising the price, which I respect, like that everything is raising the price. I've gotten emails this week about 2 different companies that I use, both the email service that I use and the text messaging that I use for Patreon are both raising their prices too. So like prices are going up, I understand. It's a pretty big jump that Amplify is making. I also know supplies are going up, so I am sure that they picked what made sense for them, but it's a big number. So I'm trying to decide if I should go ahead and stock up on some of them right now when they're at this price before the price increase goes into effect. But like, I was texting with a friend and she's like, what if you change your mind? You don't want to use it anymore. And I was like, yeah, I know, you're probably right. Like, what if something changes? But like, it's undated, so we'll see. I put it on my list with a question mark because I might order some, but I might change my mind. I might order at least one more undated one to have. But the other thing I meant to say is that I forgot to write that there's another World Cup semifinal at 2 o'clock today. Sorry, you have to look at Charlie's shadows. So I do want to go run and grab December Daily in between those 2 calls, but I also want to watch the World Cup match. All right, perfect timing. My photos took almost exactly an hour, so that gives me 15 minutes to get to the drugstore and pick it up and get back before the World Cup match starts. All right, that took longer than expected. There was a really long line at Walgreens. Like, I guess everybody needed something from the drugstore today at 2 in the afternoon. So I just got home. It's 2:05 and France already scored. Like, how did that already happen? So I'm trying to decide. I really do want to try and get my December Daily done before this 3 o'clock call, just so I can have it over with. And so I think I'm going to prioritize that, just get that done. The story I'm planning for today is very simple anyways, and then I'll get back to soccer after that. All right, so let's get today's advent calendar opened up. I still need to find a use for those cute stars from the other day. Okay, it feels like something small. I feel like I just started doing that. I wasn't doing that at the beginning of this. Oh, of course, it just got super bright. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So it's like a, I don't know, it kind of feels like paper, but it's obviously much thicker than paper, but not like cardstock, but not like fabric or leather. I don't know, but it's a Special Traditions. This is so cute. I will probably save this for when I am home in Chicago.
another really simple story today, just telling the story of my friend Allison's going away party. So step one is finding a patterned piece of paper to go on the back of this card from yesterday. And I end up going with this green one with the gold foil leaves. I just think it looks really nice with the photo. And so for a while, I am trying to measure this out. I could have just gotten out a regular ruler instead of trying to use the ruler on my cutting board. And then of course, after all that measuring, I realized that the piece of paper is already the right height and I just need to cut it once for the length. So I get the paper cut and then I'm basically going to look for all of the gold things that I have that matches these gold leaves. So I grabbed these gold hearts from the advent calendar, and then I knew that I had some of these gold like cutout stickers, but they were with my honeymoon stuff. So I went and grabbed that sheet. And I also am using the 13 that has gold on it. So it all just matches together so perfectly. So I just pick out one of these stickers to put, I'm just going to write Allison's going away happy hour and the little heart that says what matters. Again, keeping it very, very simple on this day. And then I just get the picture adhered down. I found another adhesive roller, so here's to hoping this one lasts for the next 12 days. And then I also stick down the 13 with those glue dots because it's going to be outside the page protector. I wanted it to be nice and sturdy. Then I glue the page down to the page from yesterday and then trim off the excess because nothing is ever perfect. Like I can never line things up exactly right. And then I go ahead and punch the holes so that I can stick it back into my album. Another really simple day in my December daily album.
Well, France just scored again, so that's probably it. I mean, the match isn't over, but Morocco needing to come back, being down 2-0 is probably not going to happen. So looking like a France-Argentina finals, which I am, at that point I'm cheering for Argentina because France won last time. Like they just won one and Messi has never won one. So my plan for today, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a spoiler here, but it tells me a bit of a tease, was to show you the new merch. I have some new merch stuff. But with that, I also restocked some of the stuff that was out of stock. And I'm still waiting on confirmation that one of the restock items has arrived. I know that it's shipped, but I haven't gotten confirmation that it's arrived. And I don't want to post all the new stuff on the site and have you pay again for shipping. Shipping prices are out of control right now, and I just don't want that for you. So I'm not posting the new stuff until I am sure that the restocks are also there. Now, I could put the restock on the website and then like you just have to be aware that if you order, it's the tumblers that I'm waiting on confirmation, the small progress tumblers. I could put them up and then you just know that if you order those, like it's possible that your order is going to take longer to ship because they're not there yet. But I really don't want to do that. And I was gonna post about it today and then this video would go live on Friday and then I would have it go live the day the video goes live. But I just don't feel comfortable about that. So fingers crossed that tomorrow, and we're also running out of daylight. So I have to make this decision because I want to film it in the daylight. So it's 3:48. I'm about to get on a call from 4 to 5. By the time this call is over, that's the end of my options. So I think I'm making the call that it's not gonna happen today, which means this vlog is basically nothing, which is fine. An easier one for my editor since apparently tomorrow's, which for you will be yesterday's, is over an hour. And she's having computer issues on top of that. So hopefully tomorrow, it also makes more sense tomorrow because I'm filming other stuff tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow, while I'm all set up, camera ready and camera on the stand and filming all the other stuff tomorrow, I can also film the new merch for you and we can talk all about that. And then that link will be live with that video. Fingers crossed that that's what ends up happening. I'm waiting for that confirmation email and I just haven't heard back from them yet, which is fine. Everybody is so busy this time of year and I respect it. I understand it. It's tough. All right, next up, I need to clean up the disaster over here. By the way, it doesn't actually take me that long. I saw a comment recently. It doesn't actually take me that long to clean up the December daily stuff, like maybe 5 minutes. It's just, I procrastinate it because I don't want to do it. But it does not actually take that, it's not actually that long of an activity. One more week, and then we are on the up and up with the light and the daylights being longer. The daylight lasting longer. Wow, y'all. I'm tapped today. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. I have 2 hours until the co-working session, trying to decide if I am going to make dinner first or do my communication routine first. Also, still haven't cleaned up, still a mess. I was gonna do it before that call, but I was talking to a friend. So I'm not hungry, so that's why dinner is not calling to me. But I also don't. I think I mentally need a break before I'm ready to work on my communication routine. So I think I'm gonna pop my earbuds back in. What I'm listening to in the background, especially since I lost all my downloads, on my YouTube watch later folder, which I think that was yesterday, I talked about that, I am still listening to all of the HB90 courses as I prepare for the new quarter in the background. So I'm gonna keep chugging on those. I think I'm gonna clean up and then cook dinner, even though I'm not hungry. But then dinner will be done and it will give me a mental break. And then I will come back and sit down in here and do my communication routine before the co-working session. I feel like today has just been a lot of me like telling you about my day. Sorry if it's been boring. I brought my camera out here to show you while I prepped and made dinner, and I totally forgot. It's like I haven't been vlogging every day for the past 2 weeks, but dinner is started. I've shared this recipe before. I love it. It's so easy. So we're gonna let this cook for like 25 minutes, and then I'll come back and add spinach and cheese at the end. I'll link it down below. The spinach isn't part of it. That's something that we add to give it some green and a vegetable. All right, communication routine is done. Dinner is done. I feel like I'm looking a little bit rough. The adjusted lighting on the camera makes everything look a lot better. I've gotten a lot of like compliments in the past on my skin, and I'm like, the camera makes it look way better than it does in person. Not what I came on here to say. So I have about 30 minutes until the Patreon call, and during my communication routine, I saw a message come in on Instagram asking if I could share how I work with my editor. And that definitely doesn't need to be its own video, because that is also like very niche and very specific. And I know that I have said in the past, like, this is not turning into a how to run a business, how to be an entrepreneur, whatever, YouTube channel. But for those who are interested, whether you're interested for yourself, for a YouTube channel, or something else that you need edited, a podcast, whatever, or you're just curious, I thought I would quickly share. So my editor actually found me. She is a longtime member of the Plan with Laken community and watched my videos, was a Patreon community member, and I had talked in a lot of videos about how I did not like editing. I did not enjoy it. It was my least favorite part of having a YouTube channel. And okay, that's not true. People being not kind for no reason on the internet is my least favorite part. But editing is a close second. So she reached out to me and was like, hey, if you're ever interested in having an editor, like, I have my own YouTube channel, here's the link, and I like editing, let me know. And at first I was like, it's not in the budget, it's not gonna work. And I can't remember like when exactly she reached out. I feel like it was pretty early in Patreon, and so I wasn't quite sure about the sustainability. And then after a few months of Patreon, I was finally like, okay, I think this is something that would actually be really beneficial for me going into the new year. So I reached out to her in like December and was like, okay, let's talk about it. So we had a Zoom call and we chatted about what that would look like, what the payment schedule and setup and amount would be, and all those things, and what I was like looking for. And luckily, thankfully, like, my videos, I mean, sometimes they can be very long, right, Amanda? But they're not super complicated to edit. Like, I don't have a lot of super intricate type things going on, especially the videos where I'm just like sitting down teaching you something for 10 minutes. Like, those are pretty simple and straightforward. So I had her, like, I sent her some raw footage and had her edit some videos that I had already done, just to see her work and see how she would do it. And she obviously did a great job. It was really, really a very seamless transition because she had already watched my videos for so long. And so she knew my style of editing and whatnot. And so it was, that part of it was just so easy. The person in my DMs asked how she knows what to cut. And truthfully, like, she just knows my style, and it works very well. I also, once having an editor, became a lot more conscious and thoughtful about the footage I was taking. I very much will say, Amanda, cut that, or I will restart my sentences a lot more clearly than I did before. I try not to at least take extraneous footage. Like, I'm very thoughtful about it because I know somebody else is going to be editing. So it did change the way that I filmed so that it makes it easier for her. And then in terms of like an actual functional process, we use Google Drive for everything. So I pay for a ridiculously high Google Drive storage amount, and I upload the raw footage from my computer to Google Drive, and she downloads it from there. And then she actually uploads directly to my YouTube account. So she's got access to my YouTube account, and she can upload directly to YouTube. From there, it just didn't make sense for her to upload it to the Google Drive, for me to then download it and then to re-upload it to YouTube. That was so silly. So that's kind of the functionality. And then the other piece of it is in the Google Drive, if I'm doing a video where I want pop-ups, like words to pop up, I will put a Word or Google Doc in that Google folder. I feel like I just said Google a lot there. And I will be specific about like pop up this and have this be the pop-up. Now, she picks all the designs for that stuff, and she does a great job because, again, she likes editing. And so all the fun things that I always wanted to do with editing, like sounds when things popped up, and fun graphic fonts and like the little thing that tells you to subscribe at the end, like all those like little add-ons I wanted to do for so long, but I just wanted to edit as quickly as humanly possible. And so I didn't prioritize that. And now that she is doing it, like we can make those things happen. And I love it so much. Literally one of the best decisions I've ever made in my business, and wish I'd done it sooner, but she's the best. And yeah, I feel like that's it. If you have any other questions about what it's like working with the editor, or Amanda, if I missed something that you feel like is important to share, you can pop it up. You're welcome to film a quick clip and pop yourself in here, share your side of things. That could be fun. Last thing I will say is we also are just like very open with communication with each other. We text, which I know is probably not like the most professional of relationships in terms of like a business relationship, but we are very open and honest with communication. If I like have a video that I'm gonna film, I said I was gonna film, oh, I did forget that part. We also have a Google spreadsheet that has all the videos that I have planned when I am planning to film them, and then she puts in when she's planning to edit them, so we both are aware of when things are getting filmed and edited. And then we're just very open, communicating. I have this thing going on, this video isn't going up till then. Obviously right now we're doing Vlogmas, so we're talking like literally daily, but there's a lot of like just open communication about our schedules, when one of us is gonna be out of town, if we need something done by a certain date or uploaded by a certain date. Like we're just we chat about it, we figure it out. And very flexible. And like, that's what I appreciate about working with her specifically, and not going through like a third party. That like hands-on, and just being able to like chat about it and not having to like go through some company is just absolutely wonderful. So I have nothing but good things to say about her. If you YouTube channel, you need an editor, Amanda, if you're looking for extra clients, pop up your email, phone number, whatever you want them to do here. But she's the absolute best. So, okay. Now it is like 6:40, so now I have 20 minutes to go figure out what I'm gonna do until this Patreon call. I'm probably gonna make sure I like go to the bathroom, fill up my water. I might make a cup of tea. I'm expecting there to be more questions than there were. I'm expecting there to be more people in this evening time slot one than the daytime slot. The daytime slot was really for those who like work in the evenings, or like have kiddo duty in the evenings and can make the afternoon work, or for those in Europe. And that's just those categories of people is not near as many people as like the evening time is better. So I'm expecting there to be more people there tonight for me to answer questions for. All right, it's about 8:30. I was answering questions in the chat and doing some of my own stuff. I made some vision boards, which will come soon in my 2023 goals videos. I am tapped. I mean, I'm gonna stay here for another 30 minutes, keep this Zoom going, and if anyone has any questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog so I can get it uploaded and going. That way, as soon as this is over, I'm out. I'm probably literally gonna go straight to bed. I'm so tired. Today was a really great day, but also a very exhausting day. So I'm ready to call it. So if you liked this video, also the glow from the computer is just making me very glowy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and every day here during Vlogmas. See you tomorrow. I will definitely likely save this. I will definitely likely, really, Laken. I could put them up and then I could put them up and then, and I will, why was that weird at the end? I don't know.